While I'm cleaning up, I decided I'm gonna do a little talk. So, on Tyler's tarot, he was doing some predictions, and I know which signs resonate with my ex. This is why it's like I have doubts that this is my ex. I did readings as well. Like I just did readings like the night before and such that talk about that showed how my ex is the kind of guy. He gets in a relationship and it's not ever because of love. It's always for some kind of other circumstance that's like money, looks, whatever. He gets in these relationships and then he gets tired of them real quick. He's a very fickle, immature person, and he'll get tired of you, and then he like is ready to move on. Like he'll feel bad that he knows that he's gonna break your heart when he leaves. Which Tyler has mentioned that this guy is so like so self secure about himself. Like he knows that you want to reach out to him, and he knows this, he knows that, and yeah, like my ex is like he knows that you're going to be sad. So he's, already pre mourning the loss before he leaves you. And then he just up and leaves. So that's why it's like, I don't think this is my ex, you know? And yeah, so he was showing in these certain signs that resonate with my ex, that he's like already moving on, which I showed that too in my own cards, that he's like he already has moved on, plus he's gonna move on a few more times. And like every girl Tyler was like showing, like Tyler doesn't know what the circumstance, he's just reading the cards, but I'm already seeing why it's unfolding the way it is. Because Tyler's like, you met someone, and this girl, this relationship has potential. And yeah, every relationship he goes into has potential because the girl genuinely likes him, but he is already going in there like knowing he's just going to play this girl. Like he knows he's going to leave eventually, he knows he's not going to it's not going to be long term. But the girl, he knows how to sweet talk you, and so the girl is already like, that's why in another spread that I saw, this other girl, she was already like with love, commitment, and all that in her side, while he had nothing on his side. Because it's like he already sweet talks you into thinking that you're going to be with him forever, but he already knows he's not going to be with you for very long, but you think he's going to be with you forever. And so Tyler's like, gosh, why is it like this? It looks like there's so much potential, but then you're just bored, and now you're walking away. And that's exactly what he does. He gets bored and he walks away. So that's why, if it's him, I don't understand. Like, yeah, it could explain very much why I would be like stressed and not knowing what to do, not knowing if I should believe it or not. Because if he, like, I don't know, shows up at my doorstep in America, I'm gonna be like very like, okay, it took you effort to do this, to save money, get on the plane, make plans to come here and see us. But are you seriously serious, or is this just, one of your, I like you right now? And because, I think every time he goes in a relationship too, sometimes he actually really does like the girl enough that he thinks he wants to commit to her. But then he realizes, like, he's bored. Like, okay, I thought this time I could settle down, but I'm bored again. Because I think that's why, if he doesn't have all these kids, he showed me like he had two previous kids from a marriage, two previous kids from another relationship, and then my child. So it's like, did he have a child with me because he thought that he really could settle down with me? Because even like Tyler had predicted, like before, that with me, with my signs, that somebody was stalking me and obsessed with me, and that was him. And he was stalking me and obsessed with me. And so maybe because he was stalking me and obsessed with me, he thought that he was gonna like stay with me forever because he was so crazy about me. But then he got bored or whatever happened, and then he was like, okay, like it's not going to work out. So bye. And he left. So that's why I don't know if it's really my ex or this is someone new who reminds me too much of my ex. What throws me off is the child. You know, I don't understand. That's what throws me off. That's what I'm like not wanting to look at. But I know, like, when it comes to twin flames, the more you work on yourself, the more they work on themselves. And I just came through a major, major milestone, and that is, of course, my self worth, but also loving myself enough to cut people out of my life who are not serving me. And that doesn't go just for my ex, but for anyone, even family members. And one of them was cutting off my own mom from my life because I realized from the beginning she was no good for me. Some of you have these toxic mothers that, yes, on one hand they love you, but then on another hand, get out of here, Luma. On another hand, they just want to put you down. And if you ever saw the Real Housewives of Dallas, there was this one girl that her mom was like that with her, and it's like the girl is constantly like trying to get her mother's love, but the mother is like dangling her love like a carrot on a stick, and I realized my mom was very toxic. I realized it on my birthday because she wished me a happy birthday, but she did it really nice, mean. And when she did that, I realized like all the time she was nice, mean to me, and just plain old mean and just plain old evil. And I realized all the circumstances in my life that I went through, that she was the root of it, not blaming her. But like I realized I need to shut her out of my life, because if I keep her in my life, she's going to continue to hurt me and bring my level down, because she's down, so she wants to bring me down. So from cutting down now my own mom, now I can cut down anybody who wants to, who's not real, who does not benefit my life. Because it's like as if you are on a diet and you want to eat healthy and you're eating healthy, but then you have that one friend or a few friends that are they know you're on a diet, they know you're trying to eat healthy, and they are constantly like bringing candies, like, would you like candy? Or they're eating candies right in front of you. They're like, this candy's so good. That they're obviously not looking, they obviously don't respect you, nor are they looking out for your best interests. So they're not really your friends, they're like frenemies. And normally you would stay friends with them because you're in a low vibration, so you're like, well, so what that they don't respect me, I'm still their friend. But somebody who is in a higher vibration, who does respect themselves, realizes these people are not for their higher good, and they'll just cut them out. Okay, you're not respecting that I'm on a diet, well then you're not my friend no more. And that's where I am, that I'm ready and willing to cut anyone out of my life who is not serving my higher good. All thanks to my ex. In a way it's like thank you, but in another way it's like he caused a lot of heartache for me to get to this point. As another tarot reader said, I was like, all of us were like naive and innocent and like marshmallows. And this person turned us into like roasted marshmallows where we're like hard on the outside but mushy in the inside, which makes us even more tastier. But yeah, so that's why I don't know with this spread what's gonna happen. I can't wait, because either way I'm happy that somebody new is coming in my life. But over and over, when you look at my earlier tarot spreads, it shows that someone's coming in my life, and I'm gonna get very stressed. I'm gonna be very skeptical. I'm not gonna know what to think. And it's gonna be also like when I'm totally in my element, when I have my own place, when I'm living my own life, and I'm finally doing things that make me happy. And I can't wait for this person to enter my life, because this is supposed to be my next person. But I'm very curious who it is and why they're going to strike up such emotion in me. Like people like Tyler say it's an X. A lot of people say it's an X, it's an X. And then even my own, for my own self, I can't say I can do this for anyone else, but with me, I do writings that, and they've come true, my own writings. And my one prophecy that has gone throughout my life has also said I would move back to my hometown and get back with my ex. And that throws me off, because I don't know who the heck is an ex of mine. And it's not like I have all these exes. I have just a few exes, and some people that can be technical exes. But there is no ex other than my ex that I would want to get back with. Every other ex of mine I have no feelings for and no interest whatsoever to get back with. So it's like, is this an ex from a past life, or who could it be? Because it's supposed to be an ex of mine. And I'll never forget, before I met my ex, even like Tyler, every tarot reader was saying like, your ex is coming back in your life, or someone from a past life is coming back into your life. But he's a player. So I don't know, like when my own prophecy says I'm getting back with my ex, who in the hell is this ex? Is this a new person? Is this a new person from a past life who's an ex of mine? Like, I really, really don't know who it could be. I am not, like I told you, like with my other readings, I am not thinking it's my ex, the father of my baby, because it looks like he's just going to be breaking more hearts in the future, doing the same thing. His heart is closed off. He doesn't know how to love. And that explains so much his behaviors. You know, like his behaviors when he was with me wasn't making sense. When he was trying to be affectionate, it was like so like fake on his half. It was like he was trying to act like something he has no experience in, but he's trying his best to just mimic what he saw other people do, you know? And so it's like, that's why I don't think it's him, because some kind of miracle will make his heart open up and he knows how to use it. I don't think it's him. I really don't. You know, I think he's cursed to just being a player, because that's all he knows how to do. Because that's all you can do when you don't have your heart open or working. So I am so curious to know who this person is. And I can't wait, because I am over my ex, but still there's that part of me. You know, some days I'm fine, some days I'm not. But I don't want to get back with him, because I know what I'm signing up for. And when I think back at, you know, all the times he wasn't like calling me and all that, and, you know, to know that he was cheating on me and such, and how hurtful that is. You know, I don't want to go through all that again, and that is something I would not wish upon anyone to go through. So that's why I don't think it's him, but it throws me off with the child. So I just don't get it. But, you know, in the future, we are all going to find out who it is, right? Okay, talk to you later. Bye.